Right, what are we doing today? More trench. So yesterday, it was just quite easy. It was a long straight wall, easy to get the numbers down. Got wheelbarrow today to work out of. Just gonna work out of a wheelbarrow. Works quite well when you're doing trench, as long as the ground's all right, which it is. And I've got my laser level out. The house, I made a video on this plot and it was called Setting Out a House or something like that. I'll leave a link up there somewhere. So I've got my laser level back out. I did stick a laser around the bottom course and got it in with a laser and then built up to gauge. So technically I should be pretty good, but I get a bit OCD with my laser level when I'm doing subs. So I'm gonna go around again with a laser and build my corners. I'm gonna go around and dot all the corners I can on today with a laser. I'm gonna find out my underside of beam. That's the height that the beam sit on. USB underside of beam. Yeah, just gonna have a look. All right. There was an underside of pin over there, but it's been moved, so I'm not sure what I've got up to the underside of beam. They usually give you a height to work to. Some groundworking firms stick a pin in every corner and you just level across, measure down, and that will tell you what you've got to do. Some give you one and you set your laser to it and build your corners with your laser, which is what I personally prefer to do anyway. So I haven't got a underside of beam, so I don't know what the height is, but I know that I've got another couple courses of trench. But what I am going to do, so I can just crack on, is I'm going to check the corners quickly, make sure I'm pretty good, and then dot one and run. Just go round. I'll get quite a few down doing it that way. See how we get on. For any of you that are watching that don't know what this is, it is a rotary level. It self-levels itself. It's a self-leveling rotary level from Topcon. I believe it's the best make out there for rotary levels. See, that is slightly off. You want to try and get it somewhere sort of close. As long as you're somewhere close and it ain't too far out, that will just readjust itself to level and start spinning with a red laser. Then your receiver will pick it up. But if it is too far out of level, this itself, then it won't be able to go all the way, which it has. So look, there's a laser in there spinning, and that will just pick it once you get to the height of that laser, and that will be within 0.5 mil all the way around for about, I think these are 50 meters. It'll be within 0.5 mil or something like that. I'm just gonna go around and check my corners. Let's have a look. Right, so that's now picked that up. So this point here, I'll be able to just check that the other corners are the same as this one. Good. Good. Now these walls are usually a little bit low where you've pulled a line through. Yeah, it's a little bit low, but low's good, especially with trench. That's 5 mil low, that corner. So we're all pretty good at the minute. I'll just dot one on, put a laser on it, dot one on, put a laser on it, run it in. Right, we're gonna get this wall set out now. It is 1:45, so I'll show you what we're doing. All right, let's get the drawing out. So we want that's the first floor plan. We do not want that. Ground floor plan, this is what we want. Right, so if you look at it like this, it is basically this way around like that, because you've got your dog leg there. So you've got dog leg over there. We want this wall here. That's just showing me the single skin. All right, I'm gonna have to have a quick chat with Mark Foreman to make sure that I can build that out of trench to start, which you should be, because it is deep and you don't want 100 mil skin that deep. So, all right, so I've just spoke to Mark. I'm just gonna make the center of the 100 mil wall the center of the trench wall, there, and there. So we're just going to get that set out now. We have got 3 meters 740 mil. I'm going to add the 303 to the 740. 3 meters 740 plus 303, 4 meters and 43. Right, so we're hooking it on the outside of the wall. Right, so, and then we want 4 meters and 43. 4 meters and 43 is there. Right, and then we've got 100 mil So that is where the wall is going to go. So now we need to go centre, which is there. Then the width of a trench is 300. So if you go 150 that way, 300 that way, water eyes adjust inlet. That is our trench there. Right, transfer it over to there. Right, now I've got that mark and that mark. I'm going to get my level, transfer it down. Get my level, transfer it down. Just ping a line through. Right, so we transfer this down. Right, transfer this one down. Right, and then pins, hammer. So the line is on the left side of the pin. So just what I'm doing is just going to go in at a slight angle like that. Now I am going to just double check all this just to make sure. Check it twice, build it once and all that malarkey. I've just heard the digger start, so I'm off over to the mixer. Get cracking on. Let's get stuck in. Well, that's annoying. There's been a change of plan. I spoke to Mark and they're getting the floors done Tuesday next week. So I'm going to finish up here and get started on the screeds, the back breakers. And they're going to backfill this next Monday, let it go off. I'll be on the screeds today and tomorrow. I'll probably have pretty much everything that is screedable done tomorrow, and then we are done for the week. I'm gonna go see if I can scrape a bucket's worth out of the mixer. Because I'm going over to do the screeds, I want to load out for a bit first. I don't want to knock a gauge up, let it sit there for half an hour, 45 minutes while I'm loading screeds out. I'd rather get loaded and get a nice fresh one over. It's all about timing with muck. Lovely jubbly, that should do it. Best hoddy bucket on the market, that. There are quite a lot of people saying, why aren't you perping them? These are interlocking trench blocks. They interlock. There's no need. It actually says it on the manufacturer's guide that you do not have to perp these blocks. They interlock in the middle, then you put a bit of muck in that hole, and that is it, locked in. 260 will do. My favourite. Right, just done a few screeds. I mainly want to say how neat and tidy is this scaffold mat. What a fucking bit of work. I wouldn't mind being the hot carrier loading out on here. It's a decent bit of fucking scaffold mat, look. Even got a fucking disabled ramp, look. Really neat and tidy.